Hey y'all. So that's my little apple tree I planted like 3 years ago. Me and the wife just planted another one today. Looks scrawny, but it's the Honey Crisp, so it ought to be pretty good. This is garden beds that are going to get a complete overhaul this year. And we've been busy because we've been planting all day. That's our raspberries right here that I planted 8 years ago. I originally planted them right here, and it's just spread and taken over the whole end of the gazebo here, which is pretty awesome. Hello, puppy. We just planted, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blueberry bushes that my dog just walked through. We just planted those a little bit ago. And oh yeah, now this tree we planted, other than the apple tree, is a Chicago hardy fig tree. And they say that Chicago hardy are supposed to be really good. It's tiny right now, right there. Really good for the temperate zones. Like a regular fig tree would not survive here. Remember that peach tree I got out front? When I ordered that, I ordered a Chicago hardy almond. And the first time it started fruiting, I said, that ain't almonds. But it produces really good peaches, so I ain't gonna complain too much. And I've got a couple of walnut trees, so I do have some nuts. Anyway, let's see. And over here, we planted a plum tree, and it's tiny. I know it's going to be years, but they say, there it is. They say the best time to plant a tree was 5 years ago. Now this tree here, if you go way back in my videos, I planted this years ago, and I had another tree planted about where that plum tree is. I planted them the same day, and about a week later, I come out one morning to cut the grass, and the other tree was laying all busted up. A buck had torn it down. So, oh well. But I couldn't remember, because I planted a pear and a plum tree, and I couldn't remember which one was which. So, if that's a plum tree, it's years old now. I mean, it was tiny when I planted it, but it's never produced any fruit. So I planted a second one. Hopefully it's a plum tree, and hopefully they'll cross-pollinate at some point, and I'll get some fruit off of it. We'll see. We also planted, we got grapevines right here and on the other side. We also planted some blackberries right here. Planted 1, 2, 3 of those. I'm hoping they all make it. One of them looks kind of sickly. But be careful what you buy. We had to go back to Tractor Supply today because 2 of the blackberry plants we bought were dead. So they gave us full refund, you know, and we just exchanged it for 2 more. But I mean, I even opened the bags to look and make sure they were still alive, so I didn't have to do that again. But they didn't have many left, and just because that one was still alive, I went ahead and grabbed it. But they're not the best. We're gonna have to baby it. The supply, I guess you'd say, is getting poorer and poorer. I've noticed the quality of plants that you're getting nowadays is not nearly as good as what it used to be, and that's worrisome. I don't know what to do about it. There's nothing I really can do about it. Just, you know, continue to buy the best looking ones I can, and hopefully I can baby these to where they're pretty hardy. 3 of those blueberry bushes, actually, I've had for 2 years already. I had them in a pot, and all 3 of them survived 2 winters in that pot, so I know they're good. They're pretty hardy. We got one we just bought. That was that first one, the little scrawny looking one. I kind of did that on purpose because I want to see a comparison. You know, the ones that are already well established in their root system, as opposed to the one that I just took out of a bag. We'll see what happens. Planning on getting some strawberries still. I'm gonna try those in pots. I've got one little patch of strawberries that I planted in one of the garden beds that's still alive. I planted that a couple of years ago, and I've never gotten any fruit off of it yet, but it's still doing okay. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna plant corn in that bed, and who knows, maybe it'll use the corn as structure that it can grow up or something. But if any of you think of any other ideas of stuff for me to plant, by all means leave a comment. I'm always up for suggestions. You know, we're just trying to get our perennial stuff established right now. We're still going to get some weather that's 32 degrees at night, so I don't want to put any of the annual stuff out yet. I may even still, the new plants, I may put a bucket over them or something for the night, you know. See what happens there. We've been fighting these ladybugs. Oh my God, millions of them. And it's been, I knew I had that problem when I first moved in here, but this has been the worst year. They showed up about October, and we've just now gotten them under control. I am so sick of vacuuming up those things and spraying poison on my windows and door frames and stuff. I'm just, it's ridiculous. We got a really nice day today, and there's a few of them coming out. Every time I see them, I kill them. But that's all I got for now. Yeah, give me some suggestions, and I will talk to you all again soon. I'm out Victoria Kiram. Stay safe out there.